Romantic movie night, easy English conversation for beginners. Hi Barbara, how are you today?
Hi, Richard. I'm doing great, thank you. How about you?
I'm good too. So, what did you think about the movie we watched last night?
Oh, I loved it. It was such a beautiful and touching story. What about you?
I really enjoyed it as well. The actors did an amazing job, especially in the emotional scenes.
I agree. The chemistry between the main characters was incredible. It felt so real.
Yes, it did. The scene where they reunited at the train station was my favorite. It was so powerful.
That was a wonderful scene. I also loved the part where they danced under the stars. It was so romantic.
Absolutely. The soundtrack made those moments even more special. Did you notice how perfect the music was?
Yes, it matched the mood of the story perfectly. The song during the final scene almost made me cry.
Me too. It was so emotional. By the way, do you think the ending was good?
I think so. It was bittersweet, but it suited the story. Not all love stories need a perfect happy ending.
True. It felt real and meaningful. Would you recommend this movie to your friends?
Definitely. I think they would love it. How about you?
For sure. It's one of the best romantic films I've seen in a while.
I agree. We should go to the cinema more often. Watching movies on the big screen is such a great experience.
I completely agree. Let's check out what's playing next weekend. Maybe there's another good movie we can watch.
Sounds like a plan. I'll look it up later. Thanks for inviting me to the movie last night, Richard.
You're welcome, Barbara. It was a pleasure sharing such a wonderful film with you.
Same here. Have a great day, Richard.
You too, Barbara. See you soon.
Around the world in 80 days, can we do it today?
Hey Rebecca, have you finished reading Around the World in 80 Days by Jules Verne?
Yes, I finished it yesterday. It was such an exciting adventure. I loved how Phileas Fogg traveled the world in just 80 days.
I know, right? It made me wonder if we could travel around the world in 80 days today.
That's a fun idea. With airplanes, it might be easier now. Where would we go first?
Maybe we could start in London, like Phileas Fogg. From there, we could go to Paris.
Paris sounds amazing. The Eiffel Tower, museums, and delicious food. After Paris, where next?
How about India? In the book, they traveled to India by train. I'd love to see the Taj Mahal.
Yes. The Taj Mahal is beautiful. And after India, we could visit China. We could see the Great Wall.
That would be incredible. Imagine walking on the Great Wall of China. Then, we could head to Japan.
Oh, Japan would be amazing. I'd love to see Tokyo, cherry blossoms, and try sushi.
Same here. After Japan, maybe we could go to the United States. We could visit New York City.
Yes. We could see the Statue of Liberty and Times Square. New York has so much to explore.
And finally, We could fly back to London. Our own 80-day adventure.
That sounds like an amazing journey. It's just like in the book.
Exactly. Jules Verne's story shows how exciting the world can be.
I agree. Traveling teaches us about different cultures, people, and places.
And even if we can't travel now, reading books like Around the World in 80 Days lets us imagine these adventures.
That's true. Books take us on journeys without leaving home.
So, shall we plan our next book adventure?
Yes. Let's find another book that takes us around the world.
Understanding traffic lights and signs, a beginner's guide. What do traffic lights control? Traffic lights control the flow of cars on the road. What does a red light mean? A red light means you must stop. Why are traffic rules important? Traffic rules are important to keep everyone safe. What should you do at a stop sign? At a stop sign, you should come to a complete stop and look for other vehicles. Who is a pedestrian? A pedestrian is a person who is walking, not driving a car. What does a green light mean? A green light means you can go. What is a speed limit? A speed limit is the maximum speed you can drive in that area. What happens if you break a traffic rule? If you break a traffic rule, you might get a fine. What should you do if you hear a siren from an ambulance? If you hear a siren from an ambulance, you should move to the side and let it pass. Why should we wear seatbelts? We should wear seatbelts for safety. What does a yellow light mean? A yellow light means slow down and prepare to stop. Where do you walk when there's no sidewalk? When there's no sidewalk, you should walk on the left side facing traffic. What is a crosswalk? A crosswalk is a place marked for pedestrians to cross the road. How should you drive in foggy weather? In foggy weather, you should drive slowly and use headlights. What does a traffic fine mean? A traffic fine is a penalty for breaking a traffic rule. What is a traffic jam? A traffic jam is when many cars are stuck and cannot move easily. Why are traffic signs important? Traffic signs give information and warnings to drivers. What should you do when the traffic light is blinking? When the traffic light is blinking, you should be cautious and follow the rules shown. How do pedestrians cross the road safely? Pedestrians cross the road safely by using crosswalks and looking both ways. What is a bicycle lane? A bicycle lane is a part of the road designed for bicycles.
Chill out, exploring the frosty facts of snow and ice. What is snow? Snow is frozen water that falls from the sky in winter. Where do polar bears live? Polar bears live in the Arctic. What do we call a house made of ice? A house made of ice is called an igloo. Why do people wear coats? People wear coats to keep warm. What is the coldest continent? Antarctica is the coldest continent. Can you ski in the summer in Europe? No, you usually cannot ski in the summer in Europe. What is ice? Ice is water that is frozen solid. Why are the poles cold? The poles are cold because they get less sunlight. What sports can you do in the snow? You can ski, snowboard, and sled in the snow. What do we call very cold rain? Very cold rain is called sleet. How do animals stay warm in the cold? Animals stay warm with thick fur or feathers. What is a glacier? A glacier is a large mass of moving ice. Why do we heat our homes? We heat our homes to stay warm in winter. What is frost? Frost is a thin layer of ice on a surface. Do all countries have snow? No, not all countries have snow. What is a snowman? A snowman is a figure made of snow. Why is it cold at night? It is cold at night because the sun is not shining. What is winter? Winter is the coldest season of the year. Can you find icebergs in the ocean? Yes, you can find icebergs in the ocean. What do penguins eat? Penguins eat fish. I hope these examples are useful for your English learning. Thanks for watching.